ChattanoogaMonumentCompany.com. And now, let's talk to two of our dear friends. We have Tanya Mazzolini. We have Kim Frady. It's the Cleveland Rotary Club's Junior Dairy Show. Kim, Tanya, good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
Good
We're great.
It's great to see both of you. Kim, I want to begin with you. How long have you been working on this? Over the years, I mean.
Somebody asked me that the other day, and I joined Rotary in 1986.
Wow.
And Mr. Bill Hale was the chairperson at that time. And one year he wanted me to be co-chairperson with him. And I didn't realize what was going on at that time. But the next year he decided he wasn't going to do it anymore. So that was sometime the late 80s, early 90s, something like that. So probably 30 years, I guess.
Well, let's talk about the Junior Dairy Show. Kim, tell me about it.
Well, this is number 86, and
wow.
And my wife and I was talking, and if you do the math, the very first one was, I think it was September the 6th, 1944.
My goodness.
And it was on Courthouse Square in Cleveland, Tennessee. And there were 26 animals in the show, and this year we've got 63 entered.
Wow.
So, but we have had over 200 in years past when dairy was real big in the county. But if you do the math on that, 44 and
Wow.
2025, that doesn't add up. That adds up to 81. And my wife said, "Where does that other 5 come in?" Well, sometime during that first 10 years or so, a lot of the Rotarians were the Agricultural Extension Service agents were in Rotary. And so Dr. E.H. Schaus, who later became the district director in Chattanooga, was a Rotarian. And I think the Extension Service decided that, hey, we need to get in on this. So, but Bradley County had always invited Hamilton and Ray and Polk and McMinn and Monroe and everybody to come, but they started doing a district show. So I think for maybe 4 or 5 years there, they counted 2 shows. And that's where we get the extras, because I've got programs from every dairy show, including the first one that we've ever done. So,
wow. Tanya Mazzolini joins us. Tanya is the president of the Cleveland Rotary Club, Noonday Rotary. Tanya, so when is the big show happening? Give us the details here.
It is tonight.
Tonight.
And what's that dairy barn called? What's the barn called on
It's called
Peerless Road?
William Hill Agricultural Center.
Right.
Yep, on Peerless Road. And we will be there. The show starts at 6:30. And
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
We're going to start at 6 o'clock.
Well, I know.
Yep.
I know.
But now it may be 6:30 before we get started. So sometimes we're a little bit late.
I've noticed over the years that it takes a little while to line all those cows up and get them to cooperate.
That's right. Tanya, how important is this, just the show overall of the Rotary Club?
Well, it's just one of our longest standing projects that we do for the community. We do it for the 4-H kids, and we do it for the dairy farmers. And it's a prelim show, right? It's a prelim show
It is.
for the season to get started, and they're going to end up at the state fair and all this. So they get points, and so it's a prelim show. So it's a good practice for all the kids and the cows even.
So, Kim, it's, as Tanya said, a preliminary show.
It is. It's for a lot of the kids. It's the first show of the season.
Okay.
And then we go on. Used to we'd go to district shows, but now UT Extension is part of the Eastern Region District, so we go to a region show.
Okay.
And it's at Knoxville, and then they'll stay there for the Tennessee Valley Fair, and they'll have the show there, and
Wow.
then we'll go on to the state show that'll be in October, and it's at Lebanon.
If families listening this morning, Kim, they say, you know what, this sounds great. I wish I'd have known about it, or I'd like to get involved. What would they do? How could they do that?
They need to talk to the UT Extension people.
Okay.
They are the ones that do the programs and the events and activities.
Sure.
And the Rotary Club has just been the sponsor of this one for years. So we just kind of keep doing it, and they are a big part of it too, with helping us with the program. And the kids have to be in 4-H or FFA. We do have one that is in both. And so, either of the youth organizations that are farm related that That's kind of what we do with those. But Extension Service is the one that
Sure.
that does all that.
My friends Tanya Mazzolini and Kim Frady. Tanya, I mean, this just continues a wonderful tradition. And like Kim said, especially with the Rotary Club.
It does, and it's a great time for people to come and see what the farmers in our community are doing. I remember when I first joined Rotary a long time ago, I showed up at the dairy show, and Eddie Harris said, "What are you doing here?" And I said,
Eddie, come on.
and I said, "Well, I've never petted a cow, so and this is what I'm supposed to do, be here." So
That's right.
because our new members get to shovel all the stuff.
Oh, okay.
That's one of the.
That's like a hazing.
Yeah, or well, we don't use that word.
No, we don't use that word.
No,
No.
we don't want to use that word.
Initiation.
Yes, their initiation. That's part of getting to their blue badge. So then
Wow.
then
If
they.
that's the case, let's
scoop.
make Bridget an honorary Rotary member tonight, if that's all right. Kim, tell us, just remind us the details this evening, when it's going to be and all that sort of thing.
Okay, it'll be at the William Hale Agricultural Center on Peerless Road. That's where we do where they have the recycling and the farmers market. We'll be there at 6. Normally we start with, and we will this year, with showmanship. And in showmanship classes, the judge is actually judging the exhibitor and how well they present their animal and how well it's trained and what it does. And he'll also test their knowledge. A lot of times he'll ask them questions about their animal, like how much feed is she getting, or, what her age is, or something, that they should know, things that they should know that they do. And then we'll do, after we do the showmanship and name the winners there, then the highlight probably of the evening, we do what's
Yes.
called the budding clovers. And this is for any kid that's under 4-H age that wants to show an animal. And
they're little. They're just tiny little
yeah.
kids.
And in years past, several years ago, they'd bring their own animal when everybody had dairies and the kids were involved with that. But now we just borrow them from whichever farm that we can, and they lead them in, and we circle them around and line them up and give them an award, and then. But we have so many. We've got 34 in the catalog this year.
Wow.
And some of those are Rotarians, some are grandkids from some of the farms, friends, neighbors, just anybody.
Wow.
And so probably what we'll do is we'll have 4 or 5 rings of those this year. We'll have like 10 or so come in at a time and recognize them. Then we'll start with the heifer classes, the youngest animals, and we'll go through those, and then we'll end up with the cow classes, the milking cows at the end of the evening.
Well, we look forward to it, Tanya, every year. Anything you want to add here, Tanya, before we go?
We're going to give away Mayfield ice cream sandwiches.
Now, there you go.
See?
Speaking about dairy, they're owned by the Dairy Farmers of America now, so that's wonderful. Guys, thanks so much. Thanks you for continuing this wonderful tradition, the Rotary Club, and Kim, all your work all these years. My longtime friend, Kim Frady, used to be on the radio every day with Corky Whitlock.
Yep.
Back in the day, you did so good. Hey, thank you both very much.
Thanks for
Thanks
having
for
us.
having
God bless both of you. It's wonderful. All right, it's tonight. Hey, Austin, will you put that logo back up there on the screen? There it is, the 86th Annual Junior Dairy Show. Come out tonight at with the Rotary Club of Cleveland. Going to be at the William Hale Agricultural Center about 6 o'clock. But you'll get good fellowship there, Brett. It's going to be a good night. All right.